pretty much working on the budget.
Now, I talked to you last week about Prepare to Care, and I'm wondering whether the Republican opposition to that program is legitimate, or whether this is just a grand scheme for Representative Robb to put it back into the bill, like Representative LeVota sort of accused. What's going on here?
I wish it was a grand scheme. Unfortunately, it's not, and we've got a situation that we got to deal with there with Ed. He feels strongly about it, and that's his prerogative. But many of us feel like scholarships are a higher priority. And as I told you last week, I mean, what no one is willing to address is when we talk about this and the poster, when they use this program and they say this is so important, they're arguing this because we've got so many counties that are underserved with healthcare professionals. But the problem I have is this proposal does nothing to ensure that those healthcare professionals that are going to graduate from this extra funding are going to go to those underserved areas. So really the whole purpose of what they've decided, their solution doesn't solve the problem in my mind. And in the meantime, they're wanting to take the money from scholarships, which is actually going to help kids all over the state of Missouri get to college, and many of those are going to choose health.
Were you wrong in your assumption?
I was wrong in my assumption. I thought for sure that that's what Representative Robb was doing. He made it clear that he didn't have anything to do with, he has nothing to do with writing the budget. And then when he had an amendment that even House Democrats were for, Republican leadership didn't even back him up. So I think it was clearly something maybe on behalf of the budget chair, but I guess being the vice chair of budget doesn't really mean too much.
So, I mean, I talked with Representative Lampe earlier, and she didn't seem too optimistic about the chances of that. Do you think that's going to has a chance of being put back in the floor or in the Senate?
We will try to put that on the floor, and we will make our case. Again, it's a strange world, it's a strange session where we're going to be advocating for one of Governor Blunt's priorities, but it's the right thing to do. It increases access to health care, increases the opportunity to have more people providing health care in the state of Missouri. And I guess my miscalculation is there. I just couldn't imagine them not putting it in there. It's such a measure that makes sense with what we can do with our money.